Hi, and welcome to the first recording of How to Seriously Unfuck Your Business. This is module one of the program, which lasts for a full year. Every week, we're giving high value content to small business owners, one a week for a full year. So, this is module number one, and it's an absolute cracker. So, we'll just dive straight in. So, what we're going to look at here is how discounting can really fuck things up for us as business owners. Now, there's sometimes we've got to do it. I totally get that. Sometimes low margin is better than no margin, but it's all about being aware of just how discounting can impact your bottom line, obviously. So this is week one of 52, full year of awesome content, just like this, absolutely free, no cons, no catches, no gimmicks. So let's dive straight in. How to seriously unfuck your business. Do not discount unless you absolutely have to, because let's look at the dangers of it, okay? Now, in this example here, and all this content I'm sharing with you here comes straight from the exercise. So what you're seeing here is the graphics from the exercise. There's a load more content that talks you through it. So make sure you sign up. We'll give you the details at the end. Make sure you signed up and do the fucking work. Right? It's not rocket science, right? So danger of discounting. Here's what happens with a little 10% discount. Okay, so this is the Danger Sticker Company. And if you've got Danger stickers yourself for £1 each, right? And we'll look at the little illustration. So if you sell 5,000 stickers at £1 each, don't do the calculator for that, Christ's sake, it's £5,000 of revenue. Now, if the cost of materials and whatnot was 75 pence, your gross profit is £1,250. Your materials cost 3,750 rather, giving you a gross profit of £1,250. Dead easy, okay? Obvious this is made up for the letter start, okay? Now let's see what happens when we offer a 10% discount. So the pound comes down to 90 pence. Okay? But the costs stay the same. Right? So what's happening now is our costs have been up to 6,250 quid. Oh, right? And that's just so we can make the same amount of profit of £1,250. We've now got to sell 8,333 stickers just to make the same profit that we did before we offered the discount. Right? So can you see what's happening here? Right? A 10% discount floats nobody's boat. I mean, for Christ's sake, does anybody get excited with a 10% discount? But even at 10%, you can see the impact it's having, yeah? 5,000 units, 8,333 just to make the same. But here's the bad news, you're not making the same, right? Because that 10% discount means there's more capital tied up, there's more resources to fulfill the orders, there's undoubtedly increased distribution costs, cash flow implications, you've got to bankroll the stuff. So in reality, the same profit is actually less profit, right? So that's exercise number one. I also share this fantastic matrix with you where you can work out what your own margin is. So margins along the top, and then what crazy discount you want to offer down the bottom. You only see it goes as high as 30%. And I know there's furniture retailers out there, not going to mention the names obviously, you know the ones I'm talking about. They offer like 70% discounts, 90% discounts. It's bullshit, right? Because you actually look at how that impacts the bottom line, they would have to sell like 75 million more just to make the same. So let's put one example, 25% margin, 10% discount, you've got to sell 67% more. I mean, seriously, right? But again, it gets serious. See, we even got to a 25% discount. So 25% discount, second from the bottom there on the left-hand side. Look along and you'll see how it impacts, when you know your margin, how it impacts your business. 30% margin, which is not unreasonable for a business these days. 30% margin, you sell 500 or something. Why I'm laughing. 500% more just to make the same profit you did before the discount. It's dead easy to get sucked into off the discount. It's dead. You want to win the work. I get that, right? So I'm not saying don't discount. I'm just saying before you discount, make sure you know exactly how it impacts the bottom line. If you're going to be running monthly promotions, this is really important because think about you're offering your 25% discount for your October, your Black Friday sale, which seems to last a year, but that's another story. You offer 25% discount on your 30% margin product. 500% more, and you're going to even get that extra amount of sales. Why you're in the promotion in the first place if you're not going to get extra business from it? And I know what you're saying. I know what you're shouting at the screen right now. But I win the customer, dickhead. You don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't work that way in real life. Gotta be honest. A customer's won on price. It's going to be lost on price. Yeah, but I can charge more. I can charge more once I've got the customer on board. Seriously, is that what you tell yourself? Look in the mirror and try and tell yourself that. It's bullshit. If you get a customer one on price, as soon as you put the price up to the normal price, guess where they're off to get the cheaper one again. Customers that are one on price, I know not all the time, but most of them, 99%, lost on price. This is why we call this how to seriously unfuck your business, because it's really hard hitting stuff and it's all free. I think I mentioned that, it's free. So would you like to get more of this really good content? Did I mention it was free for a full year? Seriously? There's no judgment here, no invoice, no expectations. It's just good help for your business. How to seriously unfuck your business. So, how do you sign up? Dead easy. Here's the magic button. Okay. So, if you're listening to this on your phone, that could be a problem, right? You might have to draw this. I don't know how good at drawing you are, but that might not work. So, the web link, you ready for this? Howtowreckyourbusiness.co.uk. That's what the business is called. It's based on Amazon #1 bestseller. That's where this content comes from, by the way, because I had an amazing business fucked up. 20 years later, blah, blah, blah. Long story. Helicopters, nuclear submarines, everything's in the book. It's a cracker. So, How to Wreck Your Business is my book. .co.uk is the web address. So, howtowreckyourbusiness.co.uk / that's the line that goes at an angle. Yeah, / that's the line that goes that way. Fuck, line again, your business. Howtowreckyourbusiness.co.uk / fuck your business. Happy dates. It's a fantastic course. Please sign up. Make sure you do this stuff. We release a module every single week, right? It's fast paced, right? But the content is really, really good. So I hope that really helps you. If you need any help, please go onto my website and just send me a contact form. And that's it. That's module 1. Hope that helped.